Let me paint a very real picture for you. It's Tuesday morning. You're already running late. Your phone battery is on 12%. You haven't even had breakfast, but you're managing life like a champion. You enter your car. You turn the key. Nothing. Not slow start nothing. I mean, nothing. That kind of silence that immediately changes your entire mood. You try again. Still nothing. Now your heart is beating faster, because suddenly, this is no longer just a car issue. This is, how will I get to work? How much is this going to cost? Why now? You call a mechanic. He says, it's your alternator, and just like that, your peace leaves your body. He tells you the cost, and your brain doesn't even process the number first. It processes one thing. I don't have it. Payday is Friday. Today is Tuesday. And suddenly, life feels heavy. Now you're calculating, not solutions, damage. Okay, maybe I'll use my card, but I already owe. If I pay this, I can't pay that. Late fees will come. And before you know it, one problem has multiplied into 5. And this is the part nobody says out loud. It's not just the car that broke. It's your stability. Now here's the truth. That alternator didn't just happen. Your car didn't wake up that morning and decide to betray you. It's been aging, wearing out, slowly, quietly. Same with your fridge, your health, your phone, your life in general. Things don't just suddenly break, they expire. But because we don't prepare, it always feels like an emergency. And this is where it gets real. Most of us are not broke because we don't earn. We're broke because we don't prepare. Ouch, I know. But stay with me. Because the real problem is not that life happens. It's that we keep acting surprised when it does. God literally told us this already. In Proverbs 6, verse 6-8, he said, "Go to the ant." God said, go and learn from an ant. Not your rich uncle, not a billionaire, not a financial guru, an ant. Because the ant understands something we keep ignoring. It prepares before it needs to. The ant doesn't wait until it's starving to start planning. It doesn't say, let me just enjoy now, I'll figure it out later. No, it moves during abundance. And that's wisdom, not anxiety, not fear, wisdom. Now let's bring it back to you. You don't have an emergency fund. Be honest. Not, I'll start soon. Not, I'm planning it right now. You don't have one. And because of that, every small problem becomes a big one. Every inconvenience becomes a crisis. Every unexpected bill becomes emotional because you're reacting from panic, not from preparation. Let me tell you about Daniel. Daniel earns well. Decent job, steady income. On paper, he's doing okay, but every month his money disappears. Not recklessly, just casually. Food here, clothes there, small enjoyment, a few I deserve this moments. Nothing crazy, but also nothing intentional. So when life happens, Daniel panics. One day his mom calls. She needs money urgently. Medical, no time to plan. Daniel freezes because he wants to help, but he can't. And that feeling, that helplessness, that guilt, that quiet shame, it hits deeper than the money. Because now it's not just about finances, it's about capacity. And that's what an emergency fund really is. It's not just money, it's capacity. The ability to respond without breaking. Let's be clear, an emergency fund is not extra money, it's your foundation. Without it, everything else is unstable. You can be investing, you can be saving, you can be planning, but one unexpected event, everything pauses because you didn't build a floor. And listen, this is not about earning more, because I've seen people earn a lot and still be one problem away from panic. It's about intention. There's a difference between I make money and I manage money. One spends, the other prepares. And this is where most of us struggle, because preparation is not exciting. Saving money you can't touch feels painful, feels unnecessary, feels like you're missing out, until the day comes when you need it, and suddenly, that same money feels like peace. Let me explain something simply. $300 car repair with no emergency fund? Stress, panic, debt. $300 car repair with an emergency fund? Annoying, but handled. Same problem, different experience. That's the difference preparation makes. And God has already shown us the model, the ant. It stores in the good season because it knows another season is coming. And here's the part you might not like. You are in a good season right now, even if it doesn't feel like it. Even if money is tight, even if things are not perfect. If you are earning anything, you are in a season of provision, and what you do in this season will determine how you survive the next one. So let's make it practical, not overwhelming. You don't need millions to start. Start with something simple. $500? Too much? Fine. $100? Still heavy? Okay. $20? Start there. The amount is not the point. The decision is. The moment you move money intentionally and say, this is not for spending, this is for stability, something shifts. You stop being just a consumer. You become a steward. And stewardship, that's what God respects. Whoever can be trusted with little, Luke 16:10. God is watching how you handle small, because small becomes big. So here's what you do. Open a separate account. Not your regular one, a different one. Name it something serious, not savings. Name it do not touch or future me will thank me. Make it slightly annoying to access. Not impossible, just not convenient. Then start this week, not next month, not when things are better, this week. Even if it's small, even if it feels insignificant. Because remember the ant? It didn't wait, and neither should you. Because life will happen. Not maybe, not if, when. And when it does, you don't want to be calculating damage. You want to be responding with peace. That's what an emergency fund gives you, peace. So start small, quiet, intentional. Because one day, you'll face a Tuesday moment, and instead of panic, you'll just handle it like it was never a big deal. And that's wisdom. If this message hit different, if something in your spirit just shifted, don't let it stop there. Hit like, not for the numbers, but because there's a steward somewhere still scrolling who needs to find this. Share it with the one who's been praying for a breakthrough, but hasn't had the word broken down with receipts yet. And subscribe to Bible Rebooted. We're not here to make you feel good. We're here to hand you the truth and show you what to do with it. It's your boy Dave Solara signing out. Like, subscribe, and stream the music.
In a world of flip-flop, you're the solid rock I stand. Not a maybe or a sometimes, but an I am. This ain't a shaky ground, this is a firm foundation. This is a celebration of your eternal dedication.
Ooh, this love is yours, it's a promise you can feel. No shadow of turning, just a light that's always